Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Roberto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. This is Sitting Ringside, episode number 215. What's cracking, y'all?
How's it going?
Oi. Nothing much. As always, I am Robert Villa, and with me, Mark Ambu Miller and Rudy Lara. Right on, guys. We have an awesome show tonight, guys. We will be joined here in just a minute with Viviana Ruiz. Can't wait. It's going to be an awesome show. She is an amazing boxer. Can't wait to get her on. But before that, let's go ahead and do our quick shout outs to, of course, HKA USA. Go to hkausa.com. Show your support to them as they show support to us. Also to our streaming partners, Triller TV, Flow Combat, ESPN Plus, The Zone, and MMA TV. Also, a quick shout out to all the partner promotions that we work with: Brave Combat Federation, Fight World MMA, PFL, XFN, and all the rest that we work with. Yeah, it's just amazing working with these promotions.
We work with all the 3-letter agencies. Right?
Yes, sir. Let's
CIA,
see.
FBI,
CIA.
NSA, DHS, UPS.
UPS. Oh shit! You beat me to it. Quick shout out to our supporters, Foxhound Fuel. Go to foxhoundfuel.com. Use our discount code FBMMA. Scan the QR code. Anything that you purchase there, use our discount code and you will get 20% off. Also, to the fellas, if you want to get some comfortable underwear, go to our boy, John Tyler. Use our discount code FIGHTBOOK for 20% off on all your purchases. Rudy, who else do we got, man?
We also have Shell Shock CBD. Visit shellshockcbd.com and use code FBMMA for an additional 10% off. They have a bunch of great sales. I know Roberto's personal favorite, CBD lube.
CBD lube.
It's a hit. People love this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
Get it.
Nope, somebody just scanned the code.
Oh, hell yeah. Get that code. All right, guys, let's do the quick rundown of the events that are happening this weekend, and it's a shit ton. Starting off in the MMA, kickboxing, grappling, Muay Thai category. The next 5 are going to be happening tomorrow. First off, Friday Fight 66. That is happening live on FightBook MMA. I will be doing the live results and also publishing the highlights, so don't miss out. Also, the same night, we have 167. That's going to be streaming live on Prime Video. So they got a back-to-back event tomorrow. Also, KSW 95. Cage Warriors 173. LFA 185. And on Saturday, live on Fight Book MMA, we have Hexagon MMA 18 and Shamrock FC 355. And then we have our friends, Combate Global. They have an event also, Combate Global, Amaya versus Francois. And on Saturday, of course, we have UFC on ESPN 57, Cannoneer versus Imavov. Next up on the boxing, bare knuckle slap fighting category, live on ESPN Plus in Montreal, Stephen Butler versus Patrice Volney. This is going to be a 10-rounder in the middleweight division. Streaming live on Fightbook MMA in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Fart Lauderdale? Did you just say Fort
Yes,
Lauderdale,
I
bro?
said Fart Lauderdale, Florida.
Yeah.
Adrian Boner,
Adrian Boner? Bro.
Adrian Broner versus Blair Cobbs. This is going to be a 10-rounder in the welterweight division. Also that night, we have a title fight. Norir Mikhalajian versus Ryan Rozicki.
Hmm.
They're fighting for Mikhalajian's WBC Cruiserweight title. Live on the Zone in Verona, New York. This is also a title fight. Oscar Collazo versus Gerardo Zapata. This is a 12-rounder for Collazo's WBO strawweight title. What happened to the music, Rudy?
What music?
For the Mexican music, because I said the Spanish names.
Oh, shit.
I know, man.
I thought you were talking about like background music while you talk. We can do that.
No. I want the Mexican lingo, man. The little.
There we go.
Okay, well that's fine, but I wanted the other one. And then live on ESPN Plus in New York, we have Xander Zayas versus Patrick Teixeira, 10-rounder in the junior middleweight division. Let's go. All right, let me let our guests know to jump on. She will be here in just a minute. Guys, while we wait, there was a UFC event, UFC 302. What do you guys think of that event, guys?
It was all right.
It was okay.
It was all right, man. I gave it like
It was
I don't remember the score. I think a 5.
a 5, dude.
5.5, maybe
Fucking
6 at the
5,
most.
bro.
I
So many
wasn't there to watch the
decisions.
judging.
So
There's
many
some watching
decisions.
Well,
Yeah.
ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, it looks like we have our guest, Viviana, joining us.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, Viviana, la diosa de la guerra, Ruiz. Thank you so much for jumping on. Are you able to hear us?
Now,
Can you hear
Can
us?
you hear?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
amazing.
Yes.
Yes,
Awesome.
yes.
Perfect.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Viviana, la diosa de la guerra, Ruiz, joining us
Yay.
tonight. Morning for her. It is actually Friday morning where Viviana is right now. Viviana, thank you so much for jumping on and joining us. I know it was when we published that article. I actually wanted to reach out, but you beat me to it because you said, thank you for sharing the article. So, yeah, let's get on it. Let's start off with your new venture with Lou DeBella. Can you talk to us about that? How it came to fruition?
Hi guys. Hope you're well. Good evening for you guys. It's 11 in the morning here. Well, that's because of my manager, Steve Scanlon. He has a few fighters with Ludovela. And obviously, you always want to fight for the big promotions, right?
Mhm.
And luckily, Steve has a lot of connections with different promotions, but the one that obviously he works the most and prefers is Ludovela. So they got in touch, started talking about my boxing career because it's really hard for you at this age for
Mhm.
anyone to like care or interest or even listen. Luckily, I've got a good amateur career, good professional career so far. and so close for the world title that he was like, "Yep, let's help her." They talk about my story, what I'm about, where I'm from, where I'm coming from, and then that's how it happened. I got to meet him in Perth for the Lomachenko's fight. He's
Ooh.
amazing. He's lovely. He just
Yes.
chats to you. I was so nervous, to be honest. Like when you get these opportunities, you just don't want to make a mistake. You're like, I was just so tense and like, you don't know what to say. I know it's silly, but for me, I've been working so hard my whole life for everything I do that I respect that. I respect the fact that they give you the opportunity. So I was just so nervous, but then so normal, just chatting, and he's lovely. He chats to you normal about boxing, about life. It's so much fun. So yeah, that's how it happened.
Yeah, Lou, he is a very, really, really nice guy. I'll chat with him once in a great while because I know this guy. He's a really busy man, and at first I like it was just that nervousness because it's Lou DiBella. I mean, come
I
on.
know.
But once you get to talk to him, he's just like another guy. He's like, dude,
Yeah,
just talk to me. I'm just a normal dude, just running a
I
promotion.
know. And he just talks to you about his life and your life, and it's
Hmm.
just you just feel so comfortable that it's so nice to have the opportunity for someone to speak to you that way, especially at that level. You don't know what
Oh
it's like,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
So yeah,
for him being the promoter, the owner of a big promotion, he just talks to you like
I
just
know.
like if you're his buddy.
It's so true. Even I didn't even know how to sit. I was just like all awkward and just like I don't know how to talk. And he's just all there. I don't know, but I think in America you guys drink massive coffees, right? It's like
Oh
a
yeah,
Yes.
mass.
they're
It's
massive.
insane. And I was drinking. We had breakfast, right? And I think he drank like three ice non-black, something like that.
Oh,
Insane. And he's
okay.
like, because that's small. Like for him, that was small in comparison the way that in America they serve coffee. So I was like, wow. I get one coffee and I'm like, oh, let's go. And just yeah.
But but y'all's coffee in Australia is strong though. Ours are weak.
Is it?
Really?
I think
Well,
so. I
I
think
know
so.
Colombian coffee. Colombian coffee
Yes,
is
Colombian
weak.
coffee is yeah,
It's weak. Like we
it
drink
is.
coffee all day, like even
Mhm.
before bed, and tinto and cafe, and we just drinking, right? When I go here and got my first like normal cappuccino, wow, just hits you hard.
So how long
Yeah.
have you been there in Australia?
14 years. 14
14
years.
years, and you picked up that accent.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, I
yes.
I could I could
Thank
tell I
you.
could tell
Yes,
you
I
you
hear the
you're
accent too.
you're Latina, and you have Australian accent. It's pretty unique.
That's awesome. Well, when I got to Australia, I didn't speak English at all.
Oh, really?
Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was I thinking. No, I mean, I know what was I thinking. I just want to change in my life. I want to help my family. And that opportunity came, and I was like, but you don't speak the language. You don't have money. Why are you gonna do? I was like, well, I'm Colombian. I'll sort it out. Like we work, we go for it. Like it's that the driven the I feel like we have. And
Mhm.
yeah, the main thing that I did when I got here is I'm not gonna speak with any Latin American groups because I need to learn the language. Like I had a job to do.
Right.
Um, so I was just like, well, I was just surrounded by English speaking people and I didn't understand a word. I was just like,
So how did you
but
generally communicate? Just by sign language? All
you just do this.
right.
That's it. I don't know. And I promise you, like even my partner, I met him like 10 years ago. I think at the beginning, I have no clue what he was saying, but I just agree.
That's awesome. And
It's
you speak you
hilarious.
speak a really good English. You speak better English than some people I know.
Thank you.
Right?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Roberto.
Oh.
Hey, cállate, calmado, carnal, calmado.
¿Hablamos español o
¿De
inglés?
verdad
O
que
sea,
sí?
el español creo que es más difícil ahorita para mí. Se me olvidan las palabras.
Oh, no. Ya,
Ay, qué
si no
padre.
lo practicas bien o todo el tiempo, sí se te va a olvidar el
It's like
español.
like anything. You got to practice. You got to practice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's true. Like every time, not every time, I've only been back home like 3 times. I get these Span English that we say. That you
Spanglish.
English.
just Spanglish. Oh my God,
Yeah.
see, Spanglish, and then I speak in Spanish, and then some English words, and I forget. It's just like, but after a day or two, I'm already speaking proper Colombian.
Oh, jeez.
And when people out there, I mean, it's clear you have an accent. I mean, do people ever say you're Mexican? Does that make you mad?
Are you guys Mexicans?
I
No.
am.
Well,
what's
yeah.
what's the right answer? No, I mean, look. To be honest, for example, for me, blonde, green eyes, same thing. I don't know if they're English, if they're Irish, if they're like,
They
I
all look
don't
the
know
same. Yeah, Mark.
exactly. So I feel
What?
like we live.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You look like Usyk, Mark.
No, I don't.
You do.
Oh my God.
See, even Viviana knows. She sees that you look like Usyk.
Oh no.
What advice do you have for up and coming female boxers?
Up and coming female boxers. Well, I always advise them to enjoy the amateur world. Amateur boxing is so much fun. I don't understand why people is in this rush on to go pro. It looks fun, but it's not. Professional boxing is a business. So you need to
Mhm.
be, I don't know, the son of someone that is well known, or you will have to be represented by big brands at the beginning, or you need to have money. Like look, Jack Paul, like he's never done boxing, but he has money, and now he's just big promotion. Has Amanda Serrano, like it's just crazy, right?
Mhm.
But someone like me, that, for example, I never done that boxing back home. I started at 32 years old. What options did I have? Like I generally had nothing because nobody knows me. I'm from Colombia and I'm in Australia, and like any person in the world, it's not very helpful to be from another country. So the path that I created was because of amateur boxing. I had 60 fights. You fight all the time. You learn as you go. You start traveling the world. You start meeting people, like without having um, many resources to invest in the sport. That's the best way. I always tell people, look, do not rush into going pro unless, as I mentioned, had that profile. Enjoy your amateur career. Do as many fights as you can. Get
Mhm.
medals, national titles,
Yeah.
gold medals, Olympics. That is value.
Oh yeah.
That is what it weighs. Then you can turn pro and show what you have. But the other way around, I've seen it so much, especially Australia is not big in professional boxing. We're getting there. It has grown so much. I've seen how many female boxers, in my case, that it's impossible. Like it's just really hard. I'm lucky I had a good, again, amateur profile, met the right manager, and that's how it
Mhm.
happened. But that's, again, it's really hard that way. So my advice: enjoy your amateur. If you are a good boxer as an amateur, you start beating people, and it gives you confidence. You don't have to learn with professional boxing because unfortunately
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
records
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
that's matter. Yeah, in amateur it doesn't matter. You can have wins, losses, or whatever, and you'll be fine. Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, we see you.
Sorry. Yep, you're good.
That's all
That's
right.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. We got what you said. Yeah, yeah. Everything that you're saying is absolutely 100% accurate. Enjoy your amateur career. not just in boxing. If you're going to be doing MMA, Muay Thai, kickboxing, karate, whatever sport you're going to do, enjoy the amateurs. I see that a lot here where I live, where these amateurs, they'll fight like 3 4 fights, become pro.
Yep.
And it's like, dude, you didn't even learn. You're 0-5. You haven't had one win in your amateur career. What are you going to do when you become pro? You're going to be fighting guys that have like a record of 15-1 as an amateur, and a clean record as a pro, and you're coming in. It's just, I don't know. I think a lot of people just decide that becoming pro is where you're going to get that money. It's not true. It's not true.
No.
So,
We all
yeah,
are
that's it. That's
aware.
it. That's some good advice there.
Yeah, no, like it's a business. It's a business. So you have to be a brand. You need to understand that.
Mhm.
You could be an amazing boxer, but so let's say you're a great boxer, right? But you're not a knockout artist, you don't have anything special. There are like 10 like you. You can't deny that. There's like 10 like you. So what do you have to bring to promoters, to people to follow you, to enjoy watching you, which is what professional boxing is. And I completely agree. Like it is that. So you just need to be a brand, be smart. Don't think that it's as fun as it looks. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Good question, Mark. Good question. Rudy, you got anything
I,
for?
I just think that's wild. 60 amateur fights, and you rack
Yeah.
those up in how long did that take you?
6 years.
6 years.
Less.
Wow.
But like I think less. So my first year, I had only like, I don't know, like 10 fights. Then from there, I just start fighting crazy. I just like literally my coach, he was like, Viviana, you're 32. You don't know boxing. You want to get somewhere, you have to fight. So I'm normally fight at 112 pounds, flyweight. And my first fight, my opponent was 60 kilos. Oh, I don't know what that is. Sorry. In pounds. Anyway, it's like 10
Yeah,
weight
no, we
divisions
got it.
above me.
Yeah.
It was insane. And I was like, okay. And I won. Then I started being able to fight different girls. On my fifth fight, I fought a girl that been to the Olympics, had 50 fights. It was just crazy. On my fifth fight, I was like, oh no.
Wow.
Oh, it was crazy. I jumped in the first round. I was like, yeah, I'm good. After that first round, I came to the corner. I was like, what am I doing? I'm terrible. I'm nobody. I was like, it was the most crushing, unlearning fight I ever had. Like when it was 4 2-minute rounds, she beat me for 4 rounds. I was just a punching bag. I don't know how
Wow.
they didn't stop it. And I couldn't come back to a gym for a month. Like it was it was crashing. You crash your soul. And then my
Right.
coach was like, well, that's the worst that can happen. From there, it's just upwards. I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. And then from there, I started winning against all the number ones here in Australia. It was a beautiful journey. Traveled
Your
the
coach
world,
sounds
went
like
to.
a really smart, positive guy.
I am very positive. I
Yeah.
I always look for. I mean, you guys know, like Colombia, we've been through such a hard
Mm-hmm.
part in history, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Mm-hmm.
learning how to survive, like my stories are amazing, but I don't see it like they're amazing. For me, it's just a day to day. You living, you surviving. You
Mm-hmm.
have to go for it. Like, what else do? You don't have food? Well, go and find food. Go and help your family. Go and support your mom. Go and support your brother. You like it's just a normal way for me. So, but then when you sit down and you come to a country such as Australia, when everything is beautiful, is amazing, is safe, there's money everywhere, you're like, wow, it's there's another world. So yeah, no,
Have you
I'm
run into
always
any crazy spiders out there?
yes. It was on top of my head.
Oh God, no!
Like
Oh,
Was it that
so
big?
it was yes. So
Oh God, no!
it's called the Huntsman spider.
I've
right?
seen those. Yes.
So yeah, but they don't do anything to humans. They're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
dangerous at all.
They're
But
not.
Oh,
they get
okay.
so big, like that big, the
Right.
long legs. And I saw it in my bedroom, and I remember they told me they're not dangerous.
Yep.
I was like, okay, they just eat flies, cockroach. So sweet. I went to bed, woke up, and it wasn't there. I was like, okay, sweet. And I was leaving home, and I don't know, I felt something on my head, and I
Oh
thought it was
God.
wind because I don't know, it felt like wind, and I was like, there's no wind here. And I started screaming, running. Oh, it was so funny.
I don't. I'm not a fan of spiders. I'm not afraid of them. I just don't like them. I think that movie. When I was a kid, I watched a movie called Arachnophobia,
Oh
and that
Lord, yeah, I
and
remember
that
that
movie
one.
just traumatized me. No
Yeah.
way.
Oh, you would
Not a
love
fan.
to come in Australia.
Not a
they,
fan.
they are everywhere. They are everywhere. Any tree you walk in and you feel the web, the web when you walk
Oh
through it,
man!
you can
Wow.
feel it, and you're like, yeah, it's all right. I mean, you get
Yeah,
used to it.
What about kangaroos?
Well, it's not what it looks in the movies, right? Like the kangaroos jumping everywhere. I thought it was like that. First time that I arrived in Australia, I was like, "Oh, where are they? They don't. They you have to literally go at the outback and see them." I
Where are
haven't
you in
seen many.
Australia exactly?
So at the moment, I live in the Gold Coast.
Okay.
So that it's warm, is by the sea. So if you
wow.
come here, I forgot to see what the name of the sea. Anyway, I'm by the sea, but I was living in Sydney. I just moved here 4 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago. Completely change of life again. So yeah, Sydney is super busy, but it's beautiful. I love Australia.
Yeah, I would love to visit Australia. That's just
Mhm.
yeah. That's like a on the bucket list.
You
Looks like
have to.
such a beautiful country.
It
Hmm.
is, and it's so diverse. So if you go up north to Darwin, do you see crocodiles? They massive. That I've seen lots. They scary.
Whoa.
They
You ever
are.
eat?
They
Have you
are.
ever eaten a crocodile or a kangaroo?
I did try. So they do
Yeah.
that in Cairns. I tried emu, crocodile, kangaroo, and I think snake. It's four. They have in a play and it makes you try them. But yeah,
That sounds
not a
good.
fan.
Not a fan. I'd do it. I like to
Yeah.
eat good food. Weird
Croc
food.
crocodile tastes like chicken.
Chicken. Yeah, it
It
tastes like
does.
chicken.
When I used to live in Texas, in Houston, there was a burger
Oh yeah.
place, and they make crocodile burgers. And I tried one, and I
It's
was
a
like,
chicken burger.
okay, this is a chicken burger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but knowing that it's crocodile, I'm like, no.
Oh,
So weird. Yeah, no, not a fan.
man.
Kangaroo meat is very lean and it smells a little bit.
It's gamey.
It's
Mm,
game.
I,
It's really
n-
gamey.
no,
Gamey,
Yeah,
yeah?
no,
No?
people love it here. Like you, no, I
I don't
don't.
think I could eat that. I wouldn't
me
want to eat
I
a
neither.
don't know.
kangaroo.
Me neither. I don't want to eat them.
Oh, but
No.
if you come, you have to try. Like
I would
amazing.
try it though.
I'll
I'll
try
try
it.
it, but I want
Give me
to
a
be
big
like, gotta
tomahawk
have that
steak.
kangaroo meat.
Yeah.
Oh man. So now that you're in your new spot, have you gotten used to living there?
Um, More or less. It's
More or
very
less.
different. So again, I'm from Colombia. I'm from the capital city, which is, it's
Oh
crazy.
wow.
Yeah, I'm from the capital city. The weather is cold. It's very crowded. Not bad, but it's just city, right? And
Yeah.
I moved to Sydney, which is safe, but it's city as well. And I came to this area that is like beach, sea, mountains. I'm like, oh,
You love it?
where is the noise? Yeah, it is. Yeah, but I feel like I need sometimes that. Let's go. Get off my
drink some of
body.
drink some of our coffee. Then you can feel that way. Just drink one of our coffees and you'll feel that way.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful here.
Good.
Definitely, Gold Coast is such a relaxed place. It's stunning. It's beautiful. Everyone would love it. Like just to have a good holiday. It's like that. It's like having a holiday.
Okay. Okay.
You ever
That's
come to the
great.
United States? You ever fought here? No.
No, so before moving to Australia, obviously I applied to America, and obviously I didn't get a visa.
Mm,
Yeah, straight away, decline, denied. Sorry. Yeah,
mm.
but
Yeah,
and I had
Joe Biden wasn't the president then. That's why.
no, no, no. Wow,
I
unpopular
know.
opinion. No, but yeah, no, no, no. And
Getting ready.
I'm a telecommunications engineer. I've got a
Wow.
diploma in
Wow.
network security. I got masters. I studied a lot back home because, as you know, this is why I never did any sport as a career back home. You will never, unfortunately, never succeed unless, well, I'm from middle to low class. So you have barely for rent and for food.
Mm,
And it's my mom, my dad, my brother, and myself. So we all were always working. And I was lucky that my mom worked so hard that gave me the chance to study in a university. So I took that opportunity very good. Like I just had the opportunity to study for 5 years, become an engineer. So straight away I got a really good job, paid the debts for my family, took them for a trip, bought a car for them. And then it was beautiful, like doing that change. But I never wanted to study. I wanted to be in sports. So that's why I had to study, and then that's how I was able to come to Australia. Yeah,
Was it hard to leave your
wow.
family behind?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
hard. Do you guys have big families as well? Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. No,
No,
I got a big family.
yeah. I don't
Yeah.
really see
my,
them much. I don't really see them
Yeah.
much.
really. No,
Yeah.
like South Americans, we just huge families.
Yeah.
It's like 20 uncles.
Y'all are like rabbits.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a lot of family members, but I don't see them much.
Oh, really? See, for me, it was different. So, my partner is from England, and he always had friends. For me, my friends were my auntie, my grandma, my cousins. Like, I never built that. I don't know, but you need to build that sort of
Right.
Mm,
relationship or friendship with people outside of your family. And I never did that. I was never that person. I never create a nice, strong friendship with anyone, right? Just
Right.
my family. And then I came by myself,
Man.
alone. Like, I don't know what I'm
wow.
thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. It worked well, but it was very
Yeah.
lonely. Very, very lonely. And I didn't know, obviously, I didn't speak the language, so it's hard
Yeah.
to
I
make
can't
friends.
imagine how lonely it would have been not knowing the language and being by yourself. That in itself. That's a testament to, I guess, your character and who you are.
Yeah,
I mean, you're willing to
yeah.
take on something like that. Most people don't even want to leave their house. You know, they get
Yeah.
comfortable.
It is a comfortable position because look, as I said, I had already a good job in Telmex. I don't know if they're an American company
Yeah.
now. I'm not
No.
sure.
Yeah.
There
No.
you go.
I've heard of Telmex.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so I worked for that company. I was one of the youngest manager in one of the cities in Colombia, and it was the time where there was fiber for internet services,
Right.
and we were one of the pioneers of connecting and all the stuff. So I was one of the person who knew that system, right? So I was managing. Imagine I was 25, and I was managing people that are 40 years old and men. So it
Oh,
was, whew, they
and
don't
then
want to listen to
Colombians.
a, they don't want to listen to a young female
Nope.
that thinks
Nope.
that. And to be honest, I wasn't a good manager. I mean, I have no idea. How do I know? I just went from uni to managing a group of like 10 technicians. I knew what I was doing and I know what
Right.
to tell them what to do, but how do you do that? Like it was, I
Hmm.
was that good that they was put me right away. But then so you're at that level, and then I was like, okay, that's it. This is the best job I'm gonna get. And what do we do as a South American family? As you said, we procreate, get married, have a house, And I was like, no, I'm not that. I'm special. I'm different. And
Wow.
that's why I left. Mm.
Man, going
It's
from
fun.
being an engineer to a pro boxer, what did your family think of your decision to get into the sport of boxing?
Well, at the beginning, I was already more settled into Australia, so I got my residency, citizenship. So, and I was helping sending money home, and I found boxing, and I told only my mom, and she was like
Mm,
obviously worried, but there was not many ways for her to see what was going on. We didn't have WhatsApp, or like it wasn't as easy to connect.
right.
So I couldn't be in contact with her, or she couldn't see any videos. So I just did it. I just say, "Mom, I'm having a good time," because I was drinking a lot. I've got
Mm,
I love alcohol. Yeah, I do. I've got a problem. Like, no, what I mean is that my dad and my family, that's when you blood, and you
mm-hmm,
tend
mm-hmm.
to fall onto that path. And
Yeah.
when I got here, that was my way of covering that loneliness that we talked at the beginning. How else but just going to pubs? And Australians drink a lot.
Oh yeah.
They can drink, man. So I was being that person. Like, at least back home, we dance. We dance all night and just drink and dance, and it's fun. Not much. Um, and that's that's when I was like, on one of those hangovers, I was like, no, I didn't move this far to do this. That's not where I'm at. So when I obviously told my mom about the bad side onto what I found, which was boxing, that it was helping me with life, with meeting friends, with speaking. I found, because of boxing, I also found a good job in a bank. So before I was working full time and boxing, when I had my first, I don't know, 20 odd fights. But then you get to a level where you can't work and be an athlete.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the people you're competing against, they literally just training, resting, recovering. So I told my partner, I was like, look, I'm never gonna pass them if I don't become a full time boxer. So he supported me obviously, and that's how I was able to just jump into just boxing.
Yeah, that's an amazing story. You know that I had to go through something similar to that too. MMA saved my life. I've been sober for 18 years now. It was one of those weekends that woke me up, and the doctor actually told me, he's like, "Hey, you keep doing this, you're gonna die." So I
Mm.
quit drinking cold turkey and found this off the wall MMA gym here in Albuquerque, and yeah, that's. I mean, I had my fights too. I had my amateur fights, and
Did
um,
you? That's awesome.
yeah. So yeah, no, that's amazing. For a young female, to do all that on her own, not
Mm.
knowing the language, and fast forward to now. I mean, the sky's the limit now. I mean, you're signed with one of the best promoters out there with Lubella, so
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Oh,
It's amazing. Your
I
story is amazing. They need to write a book. You need to write a book about your story, like you really
oh,
do.
I know. Like, it's not. I'm not being cocky. I just, again, like, I've got so many more stories that for me it's just living. Like, well, you have to go through that. Like, I lived through racism as well, and no money, and loneliness, and this and that, and I'm just like, well, move on. What else are you gonna do about it? Like, even
Hmm.
when this happened with Ludabella, it actually happened over the phone. They do a video call, and I was like, oh, this is weird that they're calling me. Like, Steve, my manager, was calling me. And then I saw Ludabella, and they said, hey, Viviana, we just want to say
Mm.
that we're super excited to have you on board. I was like, no. And I started
Yeah,
crying my eyes
that's
out. I
amazing.
was crying. I could not stop crying. I was like, I'm so sorry. Um, but it was just, I've been, man, like, it's been such a long journey. I even went to Colombia by myself, no coach, with my savings and my partner to stay and say, look, you have to go. No one, because of my experience in amateur, as I mentioned, if you got a good experience, you don't get opponents. Who's gonna jump with you?
Mm-hmm.
They know who I am, my style. I'm aggressive boxer, knockout. So they know they're not gonna jump with me because they're gonna have a bad record on their boxing career. So it just got to a point that like nobody wanted to fight. So it's like, then he's like, that's it, go to Colombia. And in 4 months, I have 4 fights, 3 belts. I was my own coach, my own manager, my own matchmaker.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I,
It was good.
I love hearing stories like this. We all do. We
You're a
love having
go-getter.
fighters like this. Yeah.
I
We
don't
love
know,
having,
man.
yeah, it's
I'm
awesome.
my daughter is 5 years old, and I don't
Ooh.
know how I would feel if she said, "Hey, Daddy, I want to box." You know,
Exactly.
I don't know. That would
She
scare me.
wants to. She wants to get into it, and I was going to ask,
But
what age do you
but
recommend getting them into that?
any age. Like
Any age.
look,
Yeah.
wait. It has to be, you need to be aware that boxing is not just punching.
Oh yeah,
This is why I
it's
love
sweet science.
boxing. It's it's the most beautiful sport. I'm sorry, but for
Mm-hmm.
example, Muay Thai is just how tough you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
because you're catching with your arms and your chins, and you get those bruises. So that's how tough are you. That's what it measures, right? MMA for me is just like, I mean, you can knock out someone in 30 seconds, and it's different martial arts. It's not specific for me. It's not my thing. Whereas boxing, I've been doing it for 9 years, and I literally can tell you every day my coaching is teaching me something different. Like, not different, like, I'm experienced enough, I should be able to know how I throw a jab. How many jabs I've thrown in my career? And then it says,
Right,
like,
right.
no, you're doing it wrong. Look, you're doing this. And it's about not getting hit and hitting your opponent. It's about footwork. It's about your mindset. It's so much more. Look, my nose,
It's a game of
nice and
chess.
straight. See?
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty face with over 60 fights. I
Yep.
think I speak very clear. I think I'm smart. So
Yeah. No, that's it's
you
amazing.
don't get
It's
you don't get brain damage. It teaches you discipline,
mhm.
which is one of the things that we miss in this era.
Oh
Like, you
yeah,
know how kids are nowadays. They just do whatever they want,
they
and
lack
because of social
discipline.
media,
No
Mhm.
accountability. The victim
respect.
mentality. Those are things that you don't. You know, I'm just talking to you in this short time. You're not. You don't play that victim mentality. It seems like you you want to stand
No,
out, and you really do. Really do. This is awesome.
no way. The universe gives me challenges. So if they said I want to be stronger, they don't just give you a pill and you're stronger. They just give you things for you to be stronger, and that's how you measure how tough you are. That's the only way. Like, nah, I hate victims mentality. Oh,
Me
it
too.
drives me crazy. But this is what I'm saying. Like, boxing is that sort of a sport that I think is safer than any of the other sports because you have big gloves, you're protecting, you do a lot of
Mhm.
drills, you go backs. You don't have to fight, especially if you start young. It's not a rush. You're not in any, like, yeah, you don't need to be quick. Oh, I need you to have 10 fights. No, no, no. You got time, but you got time to be disciplined, to wake up early,
Right.
to be on time for your training session, to respect your coach, to follow rules, to follow things that I know you will apply in your life. That's how I stopped drinking, like you mentioned.
Right.
Sports, that's how I found a family. Like, I'm always, the only thing that I always feel is that I never have money. So I just always feel like less than others.
Mm.
And boxing taught me that we are the same.
The same.
We
At the
literally are the
exactly,
same.
exactly. At the end of the day, you walk into that ring, you guys are the same.
Yeah,
You both are in there as a boxer trying to win a fight.
correct.
Doesn't matter what your background is, doesn't matter what color you are or what race, how much money you got in the bank. The other person is trying to knock you out or win the fight.
Correct. That is correct. And in a gym, it doesn't matter if you don't have money. People will help you, and it's
Hmm.
how hard you train. You measure in a boxing gym is with your ethic, your effort, your hard work, your dedication. If you don't come on time, if you don't do your runs, if you don't do your core, your strength, then we are like, yeah, sweet, you're not part of this team. Sorry,
Hmm.
you know, you don't, yeah, you're not part of this culture, and that's what
Yeah.
I felt in love with boxing. I found a family, found a place, found someone that I belong to. Yeah,
Yeah. And you found your boyfriend.
Hmm.
I know.
Look
You know,
at that smile.
because
Okay, no.
it's typical, well, I'm talking from my experience and my cousins. Like, as the South Americans, we're looking for that blonde, green eyes, six pack.
Yeah.
And that was him when I saw him here at the gym. I was like, oh my God, he's so hot. And I asked him, can you please coach me? Like, he's been boxing since he was like 5 years old. Very
Wow.
accomplished. He's a professional boxer now. Like, he's also like, he's amazing. And just, I was like, at the beginning, I was, oh, he's hot. But then I was like, can you please teach me what you do? And that's how we got to know each other. But yeah,
Yeah.
That's
that's,
awesome.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
yeah,
So,
Anything else?
yeah, at this stage in your career, do you have any regrets?
nah, it's not
No,
time to look back.
that's
No,
good.
there's like I mean, there's obviously we all wish. I don't know. I wish I would have started younger, but then I probably never would have come to Australia. I wish I would have won this fight. I wish I would have blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, there's only the present, right?
Right,
And
right,
Yeah.
there's no time. Like, there's no time to, like we said, the feel sorry mentality.
right, right.
For what? We all,
Yeah.
oh, my partner said this. We all play with the cards that we've been dealt with.
Yep.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
could have the best, the 21. I could have just a 2 and a 5. Like, it's always
Yeah,
different.
and I
And
like that
that's the
answer because
beauty.
a lot of people, I don't know, they're negative about it, and I think every moment in your life, whether it's good or bad, it leads you to where you are right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it leads you where
That's
you're meant to be.
Yeah,
yeah.
and some people I don't know, they just can't accept where they are, so they want to blame something or they want to escape that reality by claiming they're a victim or saying, "I wish I could
Mm,
change this and that." And I don't know. I think that's the beautiful part of life. There's ups and downs.
yeah.
And
Do you know the
Well,
only thing that I regret at the moment? I'm very into being happy. Like, not lately. I mean, in a couple of years, I've been like, I want to wake up every day. I'm like, yes, I'm going to train. By all means, whatever has happened, but anything that brings me sadness or stress or things like that, I act on it. I wish I would have done that earlier because, yeah, it's a better way of living. It doesn't matter
right,
if I don't have food. Like, even look, signing with Vela is the best thing in my professional boxing that has happened, and I learned that I'm not looking past that, enjoying that sign. I know, I don't know if people understand that, but for
hmm.
me, just knowing that, I don't know, what if I get something, whatever, and I don't get to fight under his banner? Well, but I'm happy. I cry of happiness that someone was interested, that I was under that, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like, I need to stop. We need to stop looking that 10 years, 5 year mark. I can't. I just, yeah, day by
got to be
day.
grateful for what you have and where you're at.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It
You
could
have
be
you
always
have
it could always be worse for you.
it. Lately, what I've been doing to it's when you wake up or when I wake up, I'm like, okay, today's gonna be a good day because I'm alive. I woke up alive. Let's make a positive day.
Mm,
Tomorrow,
yeah,
let's figure it out. If I wake
yeah,
up tomorrow let's go full force, happy. So
Yeah.
having regrets to me is like, why would you want to regret what you did in the past if all those positive and bad things that happened to you is what leads you to where you are right now and where you're at
Mm,
right now. Those bad experiences, those good experiences, what makes you you. You know what I mean? So that's a really good answer. Just like Rudy said,
yeah.
it's amazing.
It's look, and for example, when people complain, my mom, my dad, I was like, like my family's on the other side of the world.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, I can't go to their house and say I love you. So I don't like when people complain, "Ah, my mom, and oh, I haven't. They live an hour away and they don't visit them in
Right?
six
They
Right.
months.
live like two houses down.
I don't understand that. I'm
I
like,
know.
no, 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 no. So all those things that I'm grateful that I wake up and I've got a text every day from my mom. Love you. I'm
Hmm.
okay. Okay, sweet mom. Done every day. We message each other every day.
That's
Every
good.
day.
That's good. It has to be that way,
Attitude is
right?
everything, and you've got an amazing attitude. I love it. And your accent
Yes.
is awesome, man. It's cool.
Right?
It's unique. I don't hear that accent very much at all.
Well, hopefully, do you have a fight scheduled yet, or not? Or not? No.
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 So we
Okay.
actually today we start some discussions
Okay.
slash negotiations. So I just wait. That's the other thing I learned from boxing. I don't get excited about fights because until you don't sign a contract and
Right?
until you don't go into the weigh-in, it's not
If you're
happening.
yeah, if you don't walk into the ring, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, even that.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
the amount of
there's
fights that
been a
I.
bunch of fighters. Yeah, I was going to say, I bet you've had a lot of fighters
Oh,
don't show up on fight night.
and they say yes, and then they got
Hmm.
offer something else, and it's just. So I just train. I'm staying fit. I'm staying healthy, and that way when that call comes, boom, I'm ready.
Hell yeah. Well, we all can't wait for that announcement. We definitely have to have you back on our show, Viviana. It's been a huge pleasure and an honor to have you on with us. So yeah, let's reconnect soon.
Yeah, of course,
Hopefully we can find out who your next opponent is and either get you on before you fight or even after and
hundred
talk
percent.
about that. Yeah. So
I will
Viviana,
definitely. I'll let you know.
excellent. Is there any buddy you want to shout out or any sponsors that you want to, give a shout out to? Go ahead.
Undisputed Boxing and Fitness. We just opened in the Gold Coast. So anyone that wanna see this world champion, come
Yeah.
here. and the Unbroken, which is one of the shirts and like clothing brands that has supported me since the beginning of my professional career without questions. He's amazing, Nate, and just my coach Ben Saba. Thank you for where we are at the moment.
Awesome. Well, Viviana, thank you so much. We really do appreciate
Thank you,
that
Viviana.
you were able to come in
Thank you,
and
Roberto,
and
Rudy,
hang
and
out with
Mark.
us. Yeah.
That was so
And
much fun.
yes, thank you. Same here. I will be messaging you soon. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. See my coach already. Oh my
Let's see.
God.
Hey, what's up, Coach? You have an
Ben,
amazing fighter.
you just said that you have an amazing. Yeah, you do. Thank you, guys.
All right, good. Bye, Viviana. I appreciate you.
See you guys. Have a
See
good
ya.
day. Night. Bye.
Thank you. Yes, night.
That
Bro,
that
she
was a
is
good one.
amazing.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
great person, dude. Positive
Hmm.
people. I like people
Right?
that kind of attitude, go getter attitude. A lot of people, once they reach a certain age, they kind of just plateau and give up on shit, dude.
Hmm.
And at 32, she picked up boxing,
Yeah,
racked
Yeah,
up 60
bro,
fights in
that's
6
60
years.
fights. 60
Now
fights,
she's a
6 years.
pro.
That's 10 fights a year, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Getting into your 30s doing that.
Wow.
That's
She's a
impressive.
badass. She's a
Mhm.
badass.
Yeah.
Big time
Wow.
And
badass.
like,
Amazing.
like I said, if my daughter told me one day, "Oh, I want to box," I'd be a little.
Of
I don't know,
course.
man. But if she had this kind of attitude, that kind of mentality, I don't think I'd be. I don't think
Mine's
I'd be
getting that
worried.
mentality where she wants to get into it. So
Hey, bro, we're not talking about you, okay? So chill.
fuck off, Rudy.
All right, guys. Well, do we have any outside the cage news? Because I know David is not with us, and he's
Marlon
usually on
Reyes
top
is
of
now a
that.
cop. Marlon Reyes is now a
Oh
cop.
yeah. Well, Rudy, let's cue up the outside the cage news.
Cage News.
As David would always say, there's always more interesting stuff outside of the cage. And this is our segment, Outside the Cage News. Mark, like you mentioned, Marlon Moraes became a cop.
Yeah.
That is
Those
crazy.
producers are going to be funny as hell, though. He's going to be able to catch everyone. He's a quick little fucker.
Yeah, bro.
Don't
He
run from
is.
him. Marlon will fucking beat your ass up, man.
He will. He's going to choke somebody out. He's going to have
Hey,
so many freaking write-ups. I know it. I just have this feeling.
he's gonna
Write-ups.
choke someone out.
Ooh, he's
What?
going to
What
choke
happened?
somebody.
What are you talking about?
Like, I'm going to choke you. Ooh, eh?
Yeah, here he is, bro. Here he is. Marlon.
There he is.
Officer Marlon Moraes. I don't know,
Wow.
bro. I think that whoever he arrests is probably gonna knock him out too.
Wow.
They're gonna be like, are you old enough to be a cop? Where's your parents? Are you playing dress up?
I
Good
love
friend.
Marlon,
He
dude.
has
Marlon's
more than
awesome.
I thought.
Oh
I
yeah,
forgot
dude.
how good he
Marlon is a
was.
G, bro. He is
Yeah, he
freaking
is.
amazing. Awesome fighter. And
Mhm.
now he's gonna be an awesome cop. After
Oh,
his
yeah.
retirement from fighting, he became a cop. I think that is a good choice. He's still young. And yeah, I mean that's let's support what these fighters do outside of the cage,
Of course.
you know. I don't have any other topics other than that, Rudy. I
We
don't know if
also
you'd have
got a
anything.
unification bout coming in the Bellator PFL women's division. Cyborg and Pacheco are going
Oh
to be.
yeah, Cyborg and Pacheco, they're gonna be
And I
fighting.
believe that's who would have taken out Nunez if she had crossed over, I feel like. So I think she's going to put a stop to Cyborg. And I don't want to say that because I'm a Cyborg fan, but I feel like Cyborg's going to be stopped.
I
You
don't
think
know about that, bro.
you think Pacheco's gonna stop Cyborg?
I feel like she could, I feel
Oh,
like she will. I have a feeling. I have this gut feeling.
I mean, it could happen. I mean,
It
it
could
is what it
happen.
is.
I feel like
It
she's
is.
someone that could have went and stopped Nunez, so you never know.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't
man.
know
That's
about that.
crazy.
I don't know about that, bro.
She was the first one to
Mm.
dethrone Kayla Harrison, so
Well, I know David loves stories about bears. Here's a story about a
Yes.
tranquilized black bear. He took a dive from a tree, fell into a waiting tarp. Check him out, bro.
Shit.
That's a big bear.
Wow.
I don't.
Damn. Look
How
at
would you feel,
that bear.
bro? I hope he didn't land on. Look, they have it right over the fence.
Dude, look
Oh
how far off
no.
there. Oh shit. Well, that could be the camera. No.
I hope
Because
that's
look
the
at the
camera.
other guy. If he's on the other side
Yeah,
of the
they're on the
fence.
other side of the fence, so he's gonna land right on the
Oh,
fence,
dude.
Yeah, that's
and
not
he's
That
good
was
for at all.
tranquilized. I would hope that he is fully tranquilized, bro. Imagine
I-
being there and they're like, "Hey, you, we need some help." Like with what? You just grab a tarp, grab an end. I'd be like,
Right?
"Whoa, okay."
No thanks.
And by the time you know it, you see a fucking bear jumping out of a tree. That would suck.
that would suck.
That would suck big time.
Poor bear.
Shit, poor bear, man. Imagine if he lands and he's still a little bit awake and he hits the fucking fence. He just looks at you and starts growling, but he can't move.
Right?
Bro. That no, no. That's crazy. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, there's been a lot of bears in the news recently.
Oh shit, you got another one?
Oh yeah, dude, I have another one. I
Let's
got
go.
bear news all day, bro. Bear news all day. Look at this one. Look, woman's death inside her home marks California's first fatal black bear attack. A 71-year-old woman who was found dead inside her Sierra County home last November had been mauled by a black bear. the first such fatal attack in California history.
Hmm.
And it happened in November, but they're barely reporting on it now.
Well, jeez.
I don't know, man. Man,
some
that's a
crazy-
long. This
that's
is a
some
long
cons-
story
that's a-
about
that is
bears.
a-
There's a long
Look at
story
see,
about it.
even another one. Black bears fight off 2 gators while swimming across a Florida river.
What happened here?
I don't know. Something about
Did
gray
you hear?
whales.
Hey,
Something
Rudy,
I don't know. Something about Lizzo.
Oh my God.
Hey, there was another shark attack in Galveston.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. In shallow water, a shark attacked a lady in Galveston, Texas. But it's like I told my wife, I was like, why would you even want to get into that dirty ass water? Like that beach is dirty.
'Cause it's
It's
hot?
nasty. Yeah, but that
Auto? Like Rudy said? Maybe they don't have a pool.
no, that water is gross, bro. They
'Cause
found
it's
so
hot?
much feces in that water and so much
Gross.
oil because of the tankers that go there, and plus, it is a port. It's just gross, dude. That water is gross.
Hey, man.
No, I live there, bro. That shit's nasty.
It's directly connected to Houston's sewage line,
Yeah,
right?
they are. Yes.
Isn't it? Something like that?
Yeah, bro.
Gross,
And you can
bro.
see the pipelines, the oil pipelines just sticking out of the fucking road on the side of the road. It's like,
Hey, what are you gonna do, bro?
yeah, I
Right.
know. It is what it is, right? At least they got it.
Mhm.
At least they have a beach and we don't. We have the
Yeah, you
we
ain't
have
got
we
shit
have a
there.
beach. We have a beach. We just have no water.
Oh, and check this out, dude. Say hello to Miss Alabama. This is the new Miss Alabama, bro. She won. I don't know. I think she ate Alabama, to be honest with you.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Rudy.
We're done. We're canceled.
Right?
You're going to get
Cancel.
us canceled. Look,
Yeah,
Laughing at
here's
Lizzo.
a PSA. Not everyone agrees with that. More pushing for the pushing. That's all I'm going to say. You never know. The guys may have liked it.
Oh my God, bro.
God, bro.
I thought it was a joke, but it's not a joke. I repeat, it's not a joke. Sarah Milliken, 23. She's 23, bro. Triumph of Miss Alabama pageant, become the first plus-size woman to win the title. Well, I mean, it could be worse.
Wow. Well,
Could have been a
congratulations to
dude.
her.
I think there was a dude that won in some other one. What was it?
What?
Like, yeah, dude. It was a dude won like a Miss Universe pageant or some bullshit. I don't know, bro.
Wow.
The world is getting weirder as we know it. We got bears falling out of trees. We got plus size women winning beauty competitions. I don't know what to tell you guys, bro.
I don't know either.
This whole world's upside down.
It is. It is.
We used to have UFC this
All right.
weekend.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. We have UFC Fight Night, Cannonier versus Imavov. It is an early start, and it's going to be on ESPN.
Hey, yo, before we start, I want to talk about UFC 302.
Okay.
I had
Yeah, let's do that.
10 out of 12 picks correct. I lost on Morono. I didn't know that it was a short notice fight. Had I known that, I probably would have gone with a full camp and not
Yeah.
Morono. And
I had
Philip
two.
Rowe lost.
I was off by 2.
Yeah, I seen that. You guys had a great typology. I did
I
not.
had
man.
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 perfects. I did pretty good, man. I did pretty
There's
good.
some wonky
I
judging.
think we all
though.
did some. I think we all did good.
It started off.
Yeah, the judging was garbage,
Judging was pretty
bro.
wonky.
Yeah,
That's what
Who would judge that Paulo Costa Juana round? Come on, bro.
I do not know. I do
Yeah,
not know.
that was
who gave it around, but
ridiculous,
they need
bro.
to get their
And
freaking
he
head-
didn't have him just winning one round. I think he had him winning like a majority, bro, of the
Yeah.
round.
I don't know how that happens.
He had him winning four rounds to 1 against Strickland.
He was paid.
Like,
he
I don't know
was
what.
Yeah, someone got paid.
I don't know, bro. It's New York. They don't
It
like
is New York.
Sean Strickland out there. They're
No.
like,
Oh,
this is a trumper. We got to get him and embarrass him.
Oh my god.
For real. Now Trump's in the crowd too, so we got to embarrass his ass too. And it didn't work, unfortunately.
Nope. Nope. It did not work.
I mean, overall, I give this event a 5. It was just not. I don't
It
know,
wasn't
man.
UFC 300. I can tell you that.
No, it
It
was not.
wasn't. It just started off kind of,
Dude, there was so
you
many
know,
decisions, man.
There's a lot of
There was
decision.
1, 2,
Perez,
3,
Hapez. It
4.
started off okay with the Lima fight, and then just the fights were not. I don't know how to describe it, bro. It just really didn't get.
Didn't get me out of
Really
my
didn't do
seat.
much for me. Like the
Obviously, we knew that Jailton Almeida was going to win by submission. That was a given.
I got that one
Yeah,
wrong.
it was underwhelming, bro. That one was
It was.
underwhelming.
It was. Islam Makhachev throwing
I-
in that Darce choke at the end with
I enjoyed the
against Dustin.
Kopylov fight. The Kopylov
Yeah.
fight was
Kopylov
great.
fight was good. Yes, that
was
one
a
was a
good
good
one.
fight. Yeah.
Kevin Holland, that was a great fight. And then the Makhachev fight, that
Yeah.
one was good, man. It was entertaining. I thought for a minute Dustin had it, bro. The fifth, if he would have survived that 5th round and not gotten put in that position, I think he would have won it, dude. The judges would have given it to him.
Yeah, they would have.
And you know why? Because the judges said, "Hey, I saw Khabib talking to Trump. Fuck that. He ain't winning.
Oh
We gotta
my
get him."
God.
Gotta get
You
him.
know that's what happened. But
We gotta
overall, I mean,
get him.
I think a 5 is too low. You know, I'm gonna go to a 7. A 7 is decent. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. Some of the fights weren't. They just didn't do it for me, bro. But
Dude,
No.
I was
overall,
bored.
it was good. It was good. Just not. I don't know. I don't know how to
Nothing
describe it.
300.
I think a year that the prior UFC fight night was better than this one.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
UFC
for sure.
301. That was
Yeah.
Brazil, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
one. That one was
Yeah,
good.
and I got a sick ass UFC
You
301
got, yeah,
jacket.
you
out of it.
did.
And they sold out of the 302 jackets. I was gonna buy that one too, man, but they sold out.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
I don't know why. They didn't even look as cool as the the Brazil one. But
because
whatever.
it's a numbered jacket.
Yeah.
Whatever. So was the
Whatever.
Brazil UFC Brazil 301.
Yep.
That one's numbered. I think that's what their new thing for each pay-per-view. They're gonna do like special gear.
Like a
I'm
special
gonna have
gear,
to
yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy it all.
Oh my
Yep.
god, bro, you're gonna
Yeah,
be
I mean, I
broke.
bought a warehouse full of these
wall
UFC
coach.
300
You're gonna be
Prime energy drinks.
broke. Broke by the end of the year. Rudy's gonna be like, "Hey, we need some
Nah,
money."
bro. I'm gonna hit on one of these. I inch closer every time, bro.
You'll get
This
it.
one
You're
I
gonna get
was
it.
I was just two fights off. On one of my bet slips, I was just one fight off, and I could have hit big. Every time I can almost hit big. I just need to, I guess, maybe double up my bets.
Yeah.
But then that would mean, I'm a degenerate, and I'm not a degenerate. So, all right. Next up, what are we talking about? UFC Fight
UFC
Night.
fight. Yep.
Jared Cannonier versus Nasruddin Imavov. What do you guys think of this event? What do you think of the poster, man? Let me put that up for people to see.
Bro.
I think it's okay. I mean, I don't hate it, but
Let's see it.
it's
I want to see it again.
not the
Put it
worst.
there.
It's all right.
Okay. It's all
I'm
right.
gonna give it a 5. Oh, it is way better than the UFC 304
Dude,
poster. Have you
UFC
seen that
304
shit,
poster
bro?
sucks ass.
Oh
Dude,
my
that hurt
God,
my eyes,
dude.
bro.
I want to show it to everybody just so you could see how shitty that poster is. Oh
no.
my God. It's probably the worst poster I have ever seen.
300 was pretty damn
Hands
bad. dude.
down.
300 was
Like,
bad.
Hands down.
The laziest. I mean, the pictures are pretty cool, but it's
No,
one of
what
the
the fuck is
laziest.
that shit?
What is that
Wow,
shit, bro?
Really? What? Okay, that's
What
as
is
bad as
that?
300.
Ew, brother. Ew. What's
Exactly.
that?
Brother,
What's that, brother?
brother,
That is disgusting, bro.
That is.
I
I'll
don't
give
know,
that a
man.
big old
It's
deuce.
just I fucking hate it, bro. It's a negative
It's a
304.
negative 304.
Negative 304. I hate that. This Cannoneer poster is way better than that one.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm giving this one a 5.
Yep.
Negative 304 for the UFC 304 poster. That is just dog shit, bro. And I don't think any of the fans have taken it well. Anyways, let's get to moving, bro. Let's get to
Yes,
moving.
yes, let's get it.
UFC Fight Night, Cannoneer versus Imavov.
Start
First fight
times.
of the
It's
night.
gonna be an
Start
remember.
times.
Yes, it's gonna be an early start. 5 o'clock for the main card. I believe it's like 3
Yeah,
o'clock.
5:30 Central Standard Time, 6:30 Eastern
All right.
for the early prelims. The prelims start at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. And the main card starts at 9 Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. And to
Yeah,
start the night out, we got, I don't want to say that, Pooja Tomar versus Ryan Amanda. So Pooja Tomar is plus 195 underdog, 8-4-0. Ryan Amanda minus 240 favorite. Lost her last fight. Who you got on this one, guys?
I got Tomar. She's gonna come in with the win, bro, by decision. I don't know if she's gonna be able to pull off a submission or a knockout against Amanda. I think the Cyclone is going to come in. I mean, she's won her last 4 fights on the MFN promotion, all by stoppage. So um, I just don't think that should be able to put her out, but I'm going to say by decision.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Ryan Amanda. I don't know, man. Pooja Tomar. She may have won her last 4 fights, but where is? I think that's like an Indian promotion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not to knock them, but
I get
you know,
that.
yeah, I think
I mean, Tapology is siding with you, Rudy.
Mhm.
yeah, and that's
Alright.
okay. You know, I'm going with Amanda, Ryan Amanda. I think she's gonna win this fight by decision. Um, I don't know, bro. The last Indian fighter they tried to push, he's just big old stinker.
Yeah.
Anshul Jubli, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He didn't do too great. I
Nope.
think we're gonna see the same thing happen, dude. Um, so
Racist.
I'm
Yeah,
going
bring
with
on.
Ryan Amanda for this fight via decision. I honestly don't care. This is a pick'em's fight, coin
Yeah.
flip,
Yeah.
and you got it. It could go either way. This is definitely a fight. I'll probably
Sandwich.
not.
Sandwich fight of the night.
Potential sandwich fight of the night.
Dude.
I don't know. I'm gonna stay away from this one betting wise. Next up, we got Cody Stamen versus Taylor Lapilus. Cody Stamen plus 175 underdog, 21-6-1. Going up against Taylor Lapilus, double impact, minus 210, moderate favorite. Lost his last fight. They're both coming off of losses. He's 19-4-0 out of MMA Factory. Stamen fighting at Extreme Couture. Who you guys got on this one?
I got
I'm going
Stamen.
for Lapilus, man. I mean, losing against Farid Bashara by decision,
Nothing wrong with
that says
that.
a lot. Again, for Lapilus. Before that, he's had the four fight wins. Um, I'm still gonna go for Mr. Taylor, double impact to win, but I think he's gonna
Stamen
win
wins.
by decision. Cody Stamen, I mean,
I feel like
if you
this is a strong
connect,
side.
yeah, you might be able to get him knocked out, but
Yeah.
he is pretty hard to knock out, man.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Lapilus.
he's hard to knock out, man.
He is,
I
he
just
is.
think
He's a tough dude, man.
he's a tough
This could be
cookie,
another
bro.
decision.
I think this is gonna be a decision fight. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone's getting
Hmm.
knocked out.
Nope.
Possibly a
I think
sandwich fight.
it's
Nah.
just a matter of who can close the distance faster. I think
Hmm.
Lapidus has a huge advantage at reach
Yep.
advantage, 73-inch
Oh,
reach advantage
for sure.
compared to Stamen's T-Rex arms at 64 and a
Sean
half.
Shirkest.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's gonna be, the main factor here is just the distance and size.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Taylor Lapidus to win a hard fought decision. Um, I don't know, man. I don't like this fight. These first 2 fights to start off the
No,
night, they're just they're kind of pick'em's fights. I don't know who's gonna win, but these are my those are my calls.
those are not gonna be good.
Next up, we got Eduarda Mora versus Denise Gomez. This is a fight I'm definitely interested in. Eduarda
Yep.
Mora is a minus 175 favorite, 10-0. going up against Denise D. Gomez, 8-3-0 plus 145 underdog. Lost her last fight against Angela Hill in unanimous decision. Who you guys got on this one?
Mora, bro. I got
Yeah.
Mora by decision.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
I'm going
There's
Eduardo
just no
Mora.
way that there's no way Eduardo's going to be able to knock out Denise Gomez. Most of her losses are by decision. Yeah, Eduarda has the KO power and the submissions under her belt, but Denise ain't no slouch, man. So I think it's going to be a decision win for Mora.
Yeah.
For Mora?
Hmm.
Yeah, dude, I'm going for Mora. She's big, bro. She's a big
Hmm.
girl.
Hmm.
Like you see the size of her back, bro. This
Dude,
woman is
she's a
a
beast.
massive, and she's 5'6". Denise Gomez is 5'2". Denise Gomez, I think, really. I mean, her hands are where it's at. I don't think she really has a ground game. Eduardo Mora is just gonna have her way with her
Oh
big.
yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, her middle name is Rhonda for a reason. She's gonna go in there and take her down and make it a hard night for her. I think it's gonna be a decision win.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna call a club and sub
Club
second
and
round.
sub.
I think
Woo!
she can
I can
submit
see that.
Denise Gomez, bro. She could put
I
that
can
Alright.
see
pressure on
that,
her
bro.
and submit
All
her.
right.
I can see her going and closing the distance, take her down, and try to submit her and use all that power that she has.
So we're all in agreement, Mora.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
sir.
All right. Next up, we got Daniel Marcos versus John Castaneda. Daniel Marcos is a 15-0 fighter, minus 110. It's pretty much even, man. John
It is.
Castaneda's 21-6-0. 31-year-old up against a 32-year-old. Peru versus United States. Who you got?
I got the guy from Peru, Mr.
Yeah.
Marcos.
Mhm.
So which
No,
is closer to Mexico, Peru or United States?
Mm,
United States.
Is it? Okay, so if it's the United States is closer, that makes you racist, bro. You're going for
Racist.
Peruvian? You're going for a Peruvian?
I'm going for a Peruvian.
Tabernacle.
Yes, I am going for Daniel Marcos, Mr. Soncora, against Sexy Mexi. I can't go a
Yeah,
guy.
I think you forgot that nickname.
I
No, I
can't use.
can't.
Yeah, I can't choose a guy with
No,
that type
I'm
of
not forgetting
nickname.
Sexy Nazi. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
I don't like that nickname either. Just like that
Got
other
his
guy.
fingers
What
out.
was that dude with a cringe ass nickname, bro? It was like what he was like Dutch.
What
He was a
was it?
Dutch fighter. It was Mr. Sexy or
Something like. Yeah,
I just
no.
hated that nickname. I was like, no way I can bet
Yeah,
on a guy
no.
like that.
Oh my
Yeah, but
god.
I think Daniel Marcos is a better all around fighter. He's got better striking. Just really haven't had to see. Remember, he lost to Roy Kwai Lang, unintentional
Yeah,
groin strike. Well, actually, it was called
yeah,
off.
yeah. It
Um,
was called off.
yeah, I think he'll pull off a decision win. I don't think this is going to be like a knockout or anything. And this is another dude,
Another
another fight.
decision.
Yeah, it's another decision, bro. There's gonna be a lot of decisions. I hope
Lot
Yeah.
of
I'm wrong,
decisions,
Right.
bro. Lot of
but I got
decisions.
Marcos via decision.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Andrea Lee versus Montana De La Rosa. All both
This
of
is
these
Reese
fighters
Swan
are.
song, I feel like.
Yeah, this
I have
is
a
a pink
feeling.
slip for one of these fighters. Lost her last 4 fights, minus 125 favorite Andrea. KGB Lee versus Montana De La Rosa dropped her last 3. She's a plus 105 underdog. Who you got on this one, guys?
Well, I got to go for Lee. I
Yeah.
never pick against her, no matter what. I actually talked to her the other day about this fight. So yeah, it's I got to go with Lee. Plus, her Instagram or Facebook account got hacked for like
Oh.
it's been a minute that's been hacked. So punks, you're listening. Why you gotta be hacking her account?
Yeah, don't be twats.
Don't leave her alone. So I'm going for KGB by decision.
Yeah, I got Angela Lee via decision. Montana De La Rosa has never really impressed me with
Mm-mm.
anything in the UFC, to be honest with you. So, I think it's going to be acquaintance for her, and Andrea KGB Lee may be buying herself some time in the UFC.
Yeah. She's gonna
Yes,
save the
sir.
job.
So next up, we
She
got
do.
Brad Katona
There
versus
we
Jesse
go.
Butler. Brad Katona, 13-3-0, Canadian, minus 500 heavy favorite. Lost his last fight against
Mhm.
Garrett Armfield. Jesse Butler also lost his last fight against Jim Miller, plus 380 underdog, 12-5-0. Who you got?
Oh, I got
I
Tony. You
got,
know
yeah, I got the Canadian
Come on.
too, man. These guys gonna win by decision.
that. He's gonna whoop the shit out of them all fucking 3 rounds. You kidding me?
Yeah, I think
I
it's
mean,
going to be another decision.
Jesse lost his UFC debut against Jim Miller. I mean, it's yeah.
It was a left
They
hook and an uppercut.
yeah, man. They
Bonus
left hook.
pace is gonna be so nasty for him. It's not even gonna be funny. So it's an easy pick for me.
Yep, my boy, Brad Katona.
Yeah, this
We need
is
to we need to get him
easy
on the
money.
show. I got to reach out to him
Yeah.
again and see if we can get him on the show, Mr. Superman.
Next up, we got Charles Radke versus Carlos Prates. Charles Radke's 9-3-0 plus 165 underdog. Carlos Prates 18-6-0 minus 200 favorite. Who you got on this one, guys?
Prates KO. I'm gonna put it in for the
Yeah.
second round, dude.
Mhm.
The
That's-
nightmare is gonna give Chuck Buffalo the nightmare.
What?
Yeah, he is he's a hitter, bro. This dude's
Yeah.
a
Fuck yeah,
finisher.
he is, bro.
I don't know, man.
Something's gonna happen.
Chuck
Something's
Buffalo.
gotta give.
I like Charles Radke, man. I really do. I just don't see him making it past this dude. I think Carlos Prates is probably gonna knock this dude out. And
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
is,
say
bro.
it's gonna be a second
I mean, look what
round
he's done
knock.
in the LFA. I mean,
Yeah.
and then on the Contender Series, and then his UFC debut. I mean, come on, bro. This guy's
He's
got
got
hands for
a
days.
6-inch reach advantage.
Oh.
Height. He's what, like 4 inches taller.
Yeah. I saw first round KO.
So yeah, I'm going with Prates. It's just
Yep.
size is gonna be a difference
Mhm.
in my opinion. So
Yeah. First round KO.
next up, Thiago Moises versus Ludovic Klein.
Ooh.
Thiago Moises 18-7-0 plus 115 underdog, 29 years old, going up against Ludovic Klein plus he's a minus 135 slight favorite. Won his last 2 fights. Also 29 years old, Mr. Highlight.
I gotta
don't know,
go with
guys.
Klein, I think, on this one.
I'm going for Mr. Highlight. I'm going to give him a decision win against Moises.
Yeah.
Moistus.
Yeah.
Moises. So Klein by decision.
Yeah. Another
There's no
damn
way that he's going to be able to finish Moises.
No.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
going to be a
man.
hard
This,
fight, but
Yeah. But
if
Yes,
Thiago does land, bro, if he does land
Yeah.
one of his
if he can land, but
leg kicks,
probably a split.
dude, Klein is going to be hurting.
I don't know
Yeah.
about this one, dude. I don't know about this one. Yeah, I really don't know. This is another fight. It's just like this is a
Flip a
pick'em's fight.
coin.
Flip a coin.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about it, so I'm just gonna go with Thiago Moises.
Okay.
Puniele Soriano versus Miguel Baeza. Puniele Soriano lost his last 2 fights, plus 140 underdog, minus 170 favorite. Miguel Baeza dropped his last 3. This is another pink slip fight.
Yep.
Who do you think is going home, fellas?
Going home, I'm going to say Soriano.
Yeah.
Think Puniele is gonna lose?
Yeah, I think Bonela's going to lose.
I just
I mean, look at the wins and against the losses on both fighters. I think
Damn,
it's
Matt
like
Brown.
in Tommy D, he is due for a win. Well, they're both due for a win, but I think
Well-
Baeza is more inclined to have that win come up.
I don't know, bro. Someone who hasn't fought in 2 years going up against someone who's fought last fight was
5 months ago. Yeah.
That's a huge difference. Both at 31 years old. We talked about it with our guests earlier. It's just consistency is key, and
That's true.
I just can't go with someone who hasn't been consistent on
I'm
a
gonna
3-fight
change it.
losing streak.
I'm gonna
make a
change
coin
my
toss
pick.
at the weigh-ins. Screw it, I'm just
Soriano.
gonna watch the weigh-ins first. I'll wait till the weigh-ins to make my pick for this fight.
Nah, I'm picking based on that, bro. 2 years, dude, this guy hasn't won a fight in 3.5 years.
Oh, geez.
And is
Okay, you know what? I'm
so
switching my pick too now.
All right. Soriano by decision.
Right?
and the only way
Yeah,
the
for
only
sure.
way the only way to get Soriano out of there is by finishing his ass, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't know, bro. I don't see this cat doing it. So I'm gonna go with Soriano winning this fight. I don't know if I would say by finish. I'm just gonna say decision. Be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, decision, bro.
Julian Marquez versus Zach Reese. This is gonna be a fun fight. Might be fight of the night. Julian
Yeah.
Marquez, the Cuban Missile Crisis,
Mm.
minus 115. Uh, Lost his last two fights. Got finished against Zach Reese, minus 105. And he lost his last fight as well. This is gonna be a fun fight, bro. Zach
It
Reese,
is,
that dude
man.
is like his nickname states, a savage. But
Savage.
so is Julian Marquez. These guys are gonna go until someone is asleep. This is
Just look at the
another
size
pick'em's
difference,
fight.
bro.
I know.
Yeah, and that could be the key, bro. Having to carry around that much
Yeah,
mass,
dude.
and we've seen
So,
Marquez kind of gas out. So
yeah.
I don't know, bro. If he
Like
doesn't put him
late in
away,
the second round, bro, is when he starts to gas out. So I
yeah,
think
Yeah.
Reese has that edge. And if it does go to the third round, I'm gonna go by submission.
I'm going Reese. I'm just gonna say decision.
Either way, he's gonna win.
Bruno Ferreira versus Dustin
Woo!
Stolfus. I'm going Bruno Ferreira first
Hell
round finish.
yeah. First round KO, bro. This guy is a fucking beast.
Yeah, I don't see Dustin Stolfus being able to knock this
No.
dude out. And that's the
Mm-mm.
only way you finish someone like Bruno Ferreira is you finish him.
Yep.
He came in
You have
as a huge prospect coming into the UFC, man, just knocking everybody out.
mm,
He even knocked out RoboCop, and
yep.
then Nursultan Ruziboev finished him. It was weird, but he's a minus 275 favorite. I definitely think he's going to finish this fight. It's going to be quick. It's just a body. They're going to need a body bag, bro. Dustin Stolfus, bye. This is my lock of the night.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Next up, Raul Rosas versus Ricky Turcios. Um, I mean, it's an exciting fight. I don't see Turcios having the skills to do what he's got to do to beat Raul Rosas. Rosas is a minus 250, moderate favorite, 8-1-0. Turcios plus 200, underdog. They both won their last fight. I mean, Ricky Turcios, he's been improving leaps and bounds, man. It's been a
Yeah, he
really impressive
has,
watching
man.
this guy,
Yeah.
come up in the UFC. Rosas, not so much. I mean, he came in as a huge prospect, and then he
Uh-huh.
lost to Christian Rodriguez. That was pretty funny. Um, I mean, he just got exposed. He doesn't
Yep.
really have what it takes standing. And I know Ricky Turcios does.
Mhm.
Ricky Turcios will stand and bang, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
know if
I'm
Rosas
picking
is willing to
Ricky.
do that.
Yeah, that's what
I'd like to see Ricky Turcios win, but I
I do
honestly
too.
don't see that happening. I think Raul Rosas is gonna he's just gonna take him down and probably I'm gonna say submission, bro. Third round
As
submission. He's
as
gonna get
much as I
tired.
want to pick Raul, being that he does train out here, I gotta pick Ricky, man. I've been following this guy since the LFA days, since the Fury days.
Yeah.
I just gotta pick. I gotta pick Ricky by decision.
Ricky.
Never ending story guy, right?
Yep, the never-ending story, guy.
Betrayal.
Betray. And then he's not even dead.
I know, right?
He just
Next
walks out of
up,
nowhere.
Dominic Reyes versus Dustin Jacoby. What the fuck
Ooh,
world?
Right?
Another pink slip fight. Dominic
Holy
Reyes has
crap.
lost his last 4 fights. Hasn't fought in a
dude,
year and a half. He's a plus 185 underdog. 19-8-1. Dustin Jacoby lost his last fight. He's minus 225 favorite. Um, who you guys got on this one, guys?
bro, Dustin Jacoby is going to devastate the Devastator
I think so
and
too,
win
bro.
by decision, bro.
I think it's going to be a long night for Dominic Reyes.
It
He
is,
hasn't been the
bro.
same, bro. His last fight was
Hell
against Chris
no.
Weidman. That's his last win over four and a
Four
half years ago,
years
bro.
ago, bro.
He hasn't been the
That's,
This guy,
same since the
he
John
hasn't.
Jones
mm-mm.
fight.
Nope, nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacoby decision win, easy win for Jacoby.
Yeah, but you look at the guys he's fought, bro. John Jones, John Blockowitz, champ,
Yuri
ex-champ,
Prochaska.
Yuri
Yeah,
Prochaska,
he's fighting a
ex-champ,
lot.
Ryan Spann. I mean, you lost a lot. Ryan Spann, bro, a year and a half ago. Isn't Ryan Spann gone now? I think
Yeah.
he got cut,
He
didn't he?
is.
So I don't know, bro. I think consistency is key. We've seen Jacoby in there. He lost to Menafield, and that was a unanimous decision. He beat Kennedy in Chekwazoo, which was pretty awesome. I didn't have him winning that fight. And then he had a string of, fights. Dude, Khalil Roundtree decision. I don't know,
No.
man. I think it's gonna, like I said, a long night for Dominic Reyes. I got
Yep.
Jacoby winning this fight by decision.
Yep. And that's the fucking co-main, bro.
Yeah,
Right?
this is less than stellar card, bro.
Yeah, it
Next
is.
up, we got Jared Cannonier versus Nasruddin Imavov. Jared Cannonier plus 120 underdog going against Nasruddin Imavov minus 140. Slight favorite. 13-4-0 going up against 17-6-0 Jared Cannonier. Who you got?
Ooh.
I
I don't
think
know,
I got
man.
Imavov. I got Imavov, I think. Yeah. Screw it. Imavov.
I mean, Imavov has the potential to submit Jared, but fuck, dude, Jared's just
I know.
this guy's just a monster, man. This guy is
He is.
he-
But
but most of his wins have been by decision, though.
Yeah, lately they have been.
Yeah.
Last time he knocked someone out was Derek Brunson 2 years ago.
Mhm.
And then he's just been winning decisions. He beat Sean Strickland.
yeah.
Marvin Vittori, unanimous decision. So once he starts getting into the, I guess the higher tiers of striking, the striking game, gets a little harder for him to do those one hitter quitters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's what it looks like, and I don't know, man. I don't think this is going to be one of those stand and bang type of fights.
No, it's
No.
not.
I really don't see that happening. I think Nasruddin Imavov will probably win this fight by
I
decision.
do too, man. I think he's gonna win by decision.
Yeah.
So that's for me. That's like the majority of the card is
It's
decisions,
gonna be a
bro. This is
Same
heavy
here.
decision
card.
city.
Very decision heavy.
It is.
I think I with
And we're gonna
3
see a lot
fights,
of pink slips.
Oh yeah. A lot
I
of
think
pink slips and
with
a lot of
4
decisions.
fights.
It's
How many
gonna be a
fights are there?
very
1, 2, 3, 4,
I think
5,
it's 11.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Oh,
11, 12, 13,
13,
14 fights.
14,
Okay.
14 fights.
So that's a
wow.
lot of fights, man.
Yep.
This event probably
It's
won't
gonna
finish
be a
till midnight.
long night because
It's gonna
it's
be a
Gonna
gonna
be a long
long
night,
be.
ass
bro.
Saturday,
It
guys.
is, dude. It
Wow.
is. It's gonna be a long Saturday night.
It's gonna be a
I'll be
very long
Especially
celebrating
the
my
way.
I'll be
Go
celebrating
ahead.
my grandma's 90th birthday on
Oh
Saturday
wow.
and watching the
Jeez.
fights
There you
Hell
go.
yeah.
and kind of celebrating my birthday. That's on Monday, so I
Oh,
will
that's
be
right.
Yeah, buddy.
46,
Well, happy
46
early
Yeah,
years
birthday.
old.
buddy.
Be old man.
Oh, please, bro. We
But
still
that's all right.
young.
Still
We
young.
still
We can
young.
get.
Hell yeah, we do, bro. Come on now. All right, guys. Well, that's our show for tonight. Thank you to everyone that's watching and or listening. We really do appreciate your support. Quick shout out to Viviana Ruiz for jumping on tonight. Um, Such an amazing fighter, such an inspiration for up and coming fighters. If you don't know, if you want to learn more about Viviana, just Google her or read the article on at the website at fightbookmma.com. So yeah, shout out to her and shout out to everybody that we work with. Shout out to you guys, Mark Andrew Miller and Rudy Lara. Shout out to our boys, David and uh, uh,
Joey.
Joey. I was going to say Generate, Mr. Joey. I know that Joey's been feeling under the weather and David
Feel
is
better, Joey.
traveling. Yeah, so shout out to Joey. Hope you feel better. And David, safe travels. Guys, have a good night. Enjoy the fights. There's a shit ton of fights. You won't get bored. Till next week.
Gonna be a good weekend, boys.
Yes. And for all the results, Fightbook MMA. Good
Right.
night.
Peace.
Peace.